What is up, guys? Welcome to another MK Mobile video. Today we're talking about Battle Hunt in AT. I'm sorry, guys, I just recorded it and the recording got busted because the cable unplugged. What can I possibly do? I mean, I had to click a little bit harder on my phone and the cable is so freaking... Anyways, no, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to walk you through the process how you can defeat Battle Hunt in AT with Gold Team without any tower equipment whatsoever. I'm going to showcase the talents, the characters, and the equipment you need to use. And after I'm done with basically the theory, I'm going to showcase what you need to do in practice. Hi guys, this is Man from the future. Probably some of you are wondering why on earth I have Soul Medallion on Classic Scorpion, since it is obvious that I'll be spamming Special 1. The answer is simple. I simply needed any piece, any accessory that was giving power generation. Since I already had a talent that reduces the power cost of Special 1 by 15%, we are going to get to that later. But the point is, Soul Medallion, it can be any piece that gives power generation. I'm definitely sure that you can think of something even better. I just played Soul Medallion because it was working for me. I had no issues killing Shang Tsung with using Soul Medallion. But once again, definitely if you have better piece that gives power generation and something extra, for instance, critical hit chance or anything, you name it, it is going to be much better. Now, Classic Scorpion is the guy. And this is the equipment you need. You need two pieces for power generation. So, I believe every single one of you have Classic Scorpion. If you have him at low fusion, it's going to be difficult to follow this strategy. If you have him at high fusion, let's say fusion 8, 9, 10, it's going to be much easier. Now, the two teammates of Classic Scorpion don't really matter, but I would recommend for you to use Classic Ermac so that you can defeat the guys faster. And it can be Monk, it can be any other character, but they shouldn't have any equipment. Hi guys, again this is Man from the future. Actually, we shouldn't be using Monk. The best teammate for this particular strategy is Silver Kunjin because he will boost the critical hit chance of Scorpion so that you can deal more damage in the process. Why is that? Because they need to die fast. Now, how do you approach this fight? There are two problems in this fight, actually three of them, but two of them make the fight really difficult. You cannot power drain thanks to MK11 Raiden, and they heal thanks to MK11 Shang Tsung. So what do you do in order to rectify that? You need to take one of them. If you cannot survive the entire battle without losing any character, you need to take one of them first. This is your strategy. In my case, I was lucky because on my very first fight, Shang Tsung tagged in, so I managed to wound him. So from fight number 2, every single time when I do Special 1 with Scorpion, I would pull Shang Tsung. But if you want, you can adopt the same strategy, however, on MK11 Raiden. So, the first thing is you need to focus on one of those three guys. Do not focus MK11 Liu Kang. It should be either Raiden or Shang Tsung. Next thing is you need to remember that with this particular gear set, you cannot keep Special 1 spam forever. You can't. At a certain point, you start losing power and you won't be able to change Special 1. This will be the moment when the boss is going to tag out, because if you have played properly, you should have done huge damage to him, and in certain situation, he will simply tag out. And once he tag out, you need to die. All three of your characters has to die. So basically, I'm going to showcase how I play in a second. Before going there, I'll showcase my talents. In offense, Black Dragon Training, Lin Kuei, Tutor Rich for additional critical hit chance and generate critical damage. And here, teamwork is very important. However, not that important, let's be real. Also, you have conditioning. Conditioning, though, again, is not very important because you're not using Special 2. This is my generic talent set. Alright guys, we're going to demonstrate what we talk about on Action Movie Tower 200. We have Scorpion with this very gear, and if you want to make sure 100% that this will work, you also have to use Kunjin, not only because it increases the critical hit chance for Scorpion, but because he also has fear of Special 2. Remember, if you are working on MK11 Raiden or MK11 Shang Tsung, let's assume that Johnny Cage is our MK11 Raiden. We need to make sure that he doesn't kill any of our members. For instance, the other guy, MK11 Liu Kang, can kill the three members, we don't care, but Raiden shouldn't. So in our case, Johnny Cage shouldn't kill either of our members. So, in case he's insisting on not tagging out once I'm out of power, then I would like really to tag him out by using fear. That's why I have teamwork as a talent, so that my Scorpion is going to do Special 1 over and over and over again and filling the bar of Kunjin. So at a certain point, Kunjin will tag with 3 bars of power, and as long as I break the block of Johnny Cage, I will be able to do Special 2, which will fear him away, so I can die to the other character. I don't care about the other character. Alright, so I'm going to do Special 1. In the beginning, you can do 2 combo enders, but after a certain point, you should be doing just 1 combo ender, because doing second combo ender is risky and the enemy can tag out. Okay, so now he doesn't have power, so I can do second combo ender. filling the bar a little bit, and this is the reason why you shouldn't be doing this, because they can tag out. And in the beginning you don't want Shang Tsung to tag out, or Raiden. You want them to stay so that you can do a lot of damage. Of course you're playing Scorpion, so at the end of the day that's not a big deal, but still you have to be aware that this usually happens. If you're doing the second combo ender, they simply are going to tag out on you. That's bad. Okay, so I don't want them to tag out usually. I'm going to do special one after special one. Kunjin already have 1 bar of power. That's good. Unfortunately, at this point, I'm losing power. So, let's see how I'm going to play that. Bam, bam, bam. Special one. I need another outward scorch, please. I did so many special ones. Okay. Classic Scorpion is such a great counter to a stun double. It's incredible. Okay. My power generation is fading, guys. Alright. Okay. Okay, outward score, just on time. Just on time. I can survive 1 minute, as I told before. Basically, 1 minute is the way to go. Around 1 minute, it's getting increasingly difficult to keep your special one chain alive, as I'm doing right now. Probably I can do 1 or 2 more tops, and then I have to tag to Kunjin, so that Kunjin can fear this guy away. And once this guy is feared away, I can sacrifice the entire team. Alright, I believe this is the point. I need to hit him. He's going to block. Special 2. Fear him in the process, and this is all I need. At this point, I can just die. I'll just let this Raiden kill me. Alright, he's doing special 2. Just kill me. Oh my god. Good thing that you don't have this Raiden. Oh my god, this good thing that you don't have this Raiden, but usually you don't want this to happen. If this thing happens, currently I was really unlucky, but usually if this thing happens, you just have to restart, you know. The point is you're fighting 3 characters, so the chance of Shang Tsung or Raiden targeting back is pretty slim. But if this thing happens, imagine that actually Johnny Cage healed. If this thing happens, that's not really good. Just remember that if he kills just one of your characters, it is good. If he kills 2, it's a problem. So even if one of your characters die to Johnny, or let's say MK11 Shang Tsung, it's getting really messed up, but I think you understand what I mean. So if you lose one of the characters to the one of your characters to the character that you want to kill, it's not a big deal. If you lose 2, he's going to regenerate tons of health, so you have to be careful. But I think that this basically clarifies how I defeat Shang Tsung in Battle 180. Just spamming special 1 with Scorpion, and the moment I see that I cannot really spam special 1 anymore, Shang Tsung in my case is going to simply tag out, making my job easier, and then I'm going to lose my characters to one of the other 2 guys. I don't care, because all I want to do is to kill Shang Tsung. And at the end of the day, I succeeded. Alright guys, so this is going to be all for you today. See you next time. Take care.
Perfect.